Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the Charlotte Hornets facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. We take a look at the Cavaliers. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
Our test, good. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And the Hornets with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Paul slams it in.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Paul get up fast for that one.
Harden left side. Mobley wide open. It's good from long range. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Harden outside. Pass to Eason. They set the screen. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pass the ball. Now Knipple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Here's Mobley. Now, here is Artest. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Ball comes to help. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Green. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Here's Knipple. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Harden. And Cleveland turns it over again. There's 1:40 left in the first. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to the Charlotte Hornets. The kick out to Williams. Outside Green. The wide open look here for Bosch. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Mobley. Mobley is screened. Out to the right wing. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Williams. Bosch inside. Another shot. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got 5 points so far.
Those shots are like layups for Knipple. He's got such a great feel with that jet.
Here's Eason. Right side Artest. Here's Ware. And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Miller surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Bridges misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Right wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eason's got his first points of the game.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish school.
Miller inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A putback, and it's Miller on the follow.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Harden to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Pass to Eason. Fires from deep. Here's Ware. He moves.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Miller. 5 to shoot. Into the lane.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Screen by Capella. Here's Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 9 points for Evan Mobley.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Harden. Getting inside. It's Harden.
Scans the floor, runs the pitch. Harden executes nicely.
The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Pass to Capella. Inside. And stolen by Miller. Here's Kneppel. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Cleveland leading by 6. Higgins outside. Pass to Capella. Boucher with the steal. And here is Green. Out to the right wing. Now here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Kneppel. Hits it from three-point range. Kneppel's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's his shot. When Kneppel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Ellis. Mobley is screened. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Green fires from way outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Here's Ball, and that one is good. Ball's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks to rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland, number 4, Evan Mobley.
Ball surveying the defense. There's a screen by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kneppel. Oh, good with the triple. The Cavaliers trailing. And there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Eason nails both of them. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mobley a screen. Out to the wing. Here's Ware. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Outside Williams. Back to Green. Takes the 3. Charlotte no good that time either. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. What will happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Green. Knuckle with it. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. A kick out to Mobley. The Hornets pull it in.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Pass to Buck. Williams inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Ball. He's got 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the dunk by Boucher.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Ball up top.
Blocking foul call. Scared Harden. Second team foul.
1:41 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. The kick out to Ball. Over Eason. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A shot by Harden, wide open. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Artest with the ball. Bridges covering. Back to Artest. They set the pick. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Where? Good.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
32 seconds left to play in the third. And the Hornets miss again. Here's Artest. For the lead. Ware, good. Ware's got 11.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .20 seconds left in the third. Miller outside. And he drives in, and it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Harden. He's got 6. Oh, Harden with the patented floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
A timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
Here's Ball. No good with the layup. Cleveland leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Harden. Mobley outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Ball. Pocket 6. Pass to Knueppel. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Ware. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Now Eason. Here's Ware. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can block.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Charlotte making a switch here. Harden looking it over. Eason with it. Strong move off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hornets making a change here.
Charlotte substitution. Number 10, Josh Green.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Miller outside. Clock at 4. and softly lays it in.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And the call is going to bring, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Left side, Bosh. Now, here's Ball. Driving the lane. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight.
To take the lead. The shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Harden.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Charlotte making a switch here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch. That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Miller there for the rebound. And so Miller will bring it up to the Charlotte Hornets. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And there's the dunk.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
When you watch Knipper, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Outside Ball. Now Green. Can't get it to go. And the Cleveland Cavaliers win the series and will move on.
It's an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason and then carried through.
You ain't pattern like that. Some actors ain't savage like that. What's happening? Man, just capping on tracks. Embarrassing. I ain't a fan of their raps. Following, but they ain't adding.